1 2 1 2. So, welcome to the end of preseason season 2. I just finished the preseason. Let's look at the schedule. I only played the last game just to kind of get a feel for the team. Um, I'll just be playing the moments. As you see, I just played it. Um, I mean, I have it set to 15-minute quarters. There's probably no way I'm gonna sit through all of that. Um, Player stats. Uh, threw a pick. Definitely threw a pick with Wilson, Carter Hall. I mean, I've put Michael Carter on the trade block, and I'll show you what moves I've made. Wilson's balling out. Conklin balls. Defense. Let's see where we're at. 1 sack and half a sack for Anderson and Williams. And like I said, I was saying to you earlier, there are plenty of players on my team that, you know, someone with common sense would never trade off their teams. Like this guy Troy Anderson, who's just like the fastest middle linebacker ever created. Um, I was talking to a friend in an online CFM, and he said this guy used to be a former quarterback, and he's got wheels. And so I forget what the trade proposal was, but Atlanta offered him to me. And knowing what I know about this guy and his speed, I couldn't say no. Um, couldn't say no. So we'll probably just take a look at the roster as it sits currently. Um, I need to cut one person. I'll probably just move him to the practice squad or something like that. Um, Wilson, I picked up Glennon and Ryan Griffin just because they're mentors, and so that'll just, you know, speed up the process of getting Zach really good. The Ravens, oh, let me go back. I'll show you the trade. So I put Corey Davis up for a trade. It was the last year of his contract. I didn't want to renew it. I've got two really young receivers, and they offered me Dobbins in a fifth round pick. Um, I'm not sure why the game does stuff like that, but I said no problem. Um, I didn't really need a third running back, um, but the idea was at some point to move on from Carter. Dobbins only has 1 year left on his deal, so I guess it was a fair trade. You know what I'll do? I will reverse it, and then I'll add him to the trade block. I think that'd be pretty smart. Okay. And maybe I keep Carter. He's got 2 years left on the deal. Maybe I keep him for an extra season. I picked this guy up in free agency. These are my series. I put Barrios, Mims, all on the trade block. These are some of the CPU pickups. This guy has 97 speed, so I just can't drop him. Just like I'll probably really never use him. Just not my thing. But I don't want the computer using him against me, so he's on my roster. Tight end was straight. I think definitely next year I'll put both these guys up on the block and look to move on from them next season. But they will be um, playing tons of minutes. So I kind of hit. So these are my two rookies. I signed Beluga or Baluaga in the off season, and I hit with these two players right here. Downhill right, um, hidden Dev. Let's see where I drafted him at. So I pretty much drafted all my players. I didn't scout all of them. So awards, third round pick, six, wasn't terrible. This guy's well, I believe he's also hidden dev. But I'm just trying to just like what is this contracts? Awards, second round pick, six overall. So my my two second round pick, I needed O line. I knew I needed it. The reason why they're both here is because he's a mentor, and so um, I will move him around the line to see where they best fit. But while this guy's still here for this season, I want to keep them as mentors. I could probably trade this guy, but he's 78 overall, and I'd rather not take the penalty. I mean, just a game, but rather not. I just filled this guy in. I believe he got drafted 6'7", 337. It's not going to start. One of those left tackles will start in his place. Let's see where he got drafted. Awards. Sixth round pick. All right. Center. He's not. This is. He's nothing. He's no normal dev. Um, Davis. I believe Davis was. I want to say that he was a free agent, and so ah, I mean, yeah, definitely a free agent. 26 years old. I needed an all lineman, so I picked him up. But I went ahead and drafted a couple, so I'll let those young guys develop instead of playing a lot of these guys. I'll probably just send one of these old linemen to the practice squad in order to, yeah, awareness 75. I want to probably keep. Let me see the other guy who's 66 as well. And what, if anything, I'll just move him. Yeah, but yeah, he's got 69 awareness, so I'll just move him to practice squad. I do like his size though. 6'7", 337. It's a mountain. Definitely should be a right tackle. And this guy is 3'11", 6'7". All right, so I'll move him. Excuse me, to left guard. I'm not really the best to know who should play where. Yes, he's ahead of him. And then, so I just do it by feel. I just look at a player, and I'll just move him here. Mekhi Becton does often get hurt, so I might keep both these linemen. I might move a guy like this instead. 6'4", 304, 63. Again, it's like 70 awareness. We'll see. One person has to go. Not sure who will go yet. Left end, I've got Clemens and Franklin Myers. Right end, I'm with Quinn Williams. Of course, I told you guys I'm playing a 3-4. I signed in Nandi during the off season. I like Marshall's potential, but I don't think it'll be fulfilled. Amos, another guy I hit on. Nope, I didn't hit on Amos, but he has really good ratings. 86 speed, 91 acceleration, 82 tackle, block shedding. I mean, he probably should be a middle linebacker, but the game has him at outside linebacker, so we'll leave him there. Middle linebacker. Mosley, I'm probably looking to move on. I'll definitely trade him, but he's not going to see as many minutes. This guy I hit on late in the draft. Um, Stats and contracts. He definitely is going to play. Where awards? Fifth round pick. Um, and then I believe I hit. No, I don't know if I hit on this guy as well. Did I? No. But this guy's really good too. Stats and contracts. Awards. Third round pick. Not a bad player. I'm definitely going to move on from Martin. I'll probably start this guy ahead of him. Malone was a really good pick. Malone came in that Anderson trade, but I'm not. I don't remember. Um, I don't remember what trade was that. But I like this guy. Is a guy I might go get in my online CFM. Um, like the numbers are good. 87 speed, 90 acceleration. I know the guy in Atlanta has someone playing in front of him already. Swim move, bull rush, strip, high motor. I mean, man coverage. And I'm not asking him to cover anybody, but I guess in the event that he does, it's not going to be good. Um, yeah, so the corner, I had a sixth pick. I didn't move up. The team really sucked. So I went in and got a corner. He's 20 years old. I was like, perfect. As you can see, he's playing a lot already. 221 downs played. He was my sixth pick. He is looking like a beast. 94, 94, 80 high motor. Wow. Catching 65, jumping. Jumping's not that great, but I think that's something that the game will give you over time. 82 press I like a lot. And yeah, I think no safeties. No. I mean, I could probably put this guy in the practice squad. That's probably who probably needs to go on practice squad. Yep, 82 speed. Sorry, my man. um, this guy came last year. I signed this kicker, free agency, punter straight. And so that's it, man. So I got a ton of cap space going into next year. I'm definitely gonna look to re-sign Williams. I'm gonna lock him up to a long-term deal. Um, and that's it. I mean, I'll tag him if I have to, but I really want to see Becton's up. Bryce Hall is also up. I wonder if I should trade Bryce. It's interesting. I'll put him on the block, and we'll see what the offers look like. I mean, if they're not good, then I won't take anything. The game is not really great about offering. Oh, Jordan Whitehead, I might want to block as well. Oh, I mean, yeah. The game doesn't do a really good job offering, like, I guess in person to person, I guess there'd be more value, but a lot of it is like fifth round picks, sixth round picks, fringe players. Um, yeah, so it's just a crapshoot, and I refuse to just go in there and manually um, filter a trade. I just don't want to do it, so I won't. But that's that, man. So yeah, staff points, managed roster. So let's go into week one versus the Ravens again. I hope the schedule does not like repeat itself. That would suck. Um, let's go. Hire and assign scouts. Game plan great QB. Oh, here's another trade or practice player. Jermaine Baker. Don't even know who that is. Trade offers for Dobbins. Let's take a look. Live view. Woolen. I do like Woolen, but I've got way too many corners. I'll take a look at him individually. 4 and 7. That's so weird. They just traded me Dobbins for Corey Davis, and now they're asking for him back. Um, right outside linebacker. Fourth and the seventh. Ooh, a third. Carolina, really? A third and seventh. Ooh, a third and a seventh from the Buccaneers. I'd have to look at the Buccaneers roster. I don't really care for Hall. Don't care for this wide receiver either. But I feel like I have a bigger need at right outside linebacker. But I think this is just a silly trade. Probably why I won't do it. But I like Woolen. Let me see what Woolen looks like. Rosters. What are we looking for? We're looking at Woolen. I really don't need a corner. I feel like in this game he'd just sit on my roster and he'd rot. Oh, wow. I don't know, guys. I don't know. 98 speed, 96 acceleration. I think I might have to go get this guy. Um, I don't know. Is that realistic for me to go ahead and get him? I don't know. He's 24 years old. I mean, they've got a good running back. I guess they went a two-back system. Who else wanted? Uh, look at the Ravens again. I mean, why would they even offer him to me? Jamal Williams. Oh man, wow. This is a gem of a player. Of course, I don't think they would really trade him to me IRL. I'm not sure why would they do that. Hmm. I mean, I could use him, but this is what I'm talking about. Like, no team would trade him and then take him back in the same deal. I'll probably have to pass on it just for a sense of realism, even though I would love to undo that team in that way. But I do value a third round pick. I don't need the wide receiver, the end. Hmm. Let me look at that. Another thing, I wish you can just review the player from the roster from the trade screen, but it's too much to ask. We were talking about the Bucks. So Tom Brady is long gone. Geno Smith, Davis Mills, and what are they offering? It escaped my mind what they're all left end. Hall, Logan. I have Myers already, so I don't really need this guy. I really don't need this guy. In all honesty, I'm really leaning towards the player. I mean, what I'd probably do is the question is, do I move? Do I send them the linebacker that I just drafted back? That's the only thing I don't like about these offline CFMs. There's no real resistance from the CPU. You know, I mean, this is not a bad player. Star Dev. Like I said, I don't really need a receiver. They don't. Oh, they don't have McCaffrey and Pollard. So this might be a good deal for me because their receiver, their running back is hurt. You can argue that this would be the next two guys would be good. Um, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. All right. All right. That's it for now. Week one. I'll probably come back in like week four or maybe at the bye week. Um, maybe every 4 weeks. I think every 4 weeks would be a nice way to do this. Or maybe just the mid-season. When I get to mid-season, a mid-season recap, we'll see. But yeah, that's it. Peace out, y'all.